Salutations! Like Episode 4 Dragon Sinker and its sequel in Episode 25, Dragon Lapis? Maybe not. We're back again to a retro chiptune style with Dragon Prana. Really leaning into the Dragon Warrior / Quest thing. A powerful dragon, go figure, once worshipped by human, elf, dwarves, and demons. One wing to rule them all. But the fabled dragon fell one day, and it said that human, elf, and dwarf banded together to stop a demon-led war and sealed the demon king away. And you don't even get to a dungeon before that seal breaks due to crazy constant earthquakes. You kick off with your main character Albert to do battle in a tournament to get winnings for his village. Quick tutorial is how you're set up to win it. Nothing really new in the battle stuff. But it impresses the kingdom. The prince wants to throw down to prove, I'm ready to be next in line for the kingdom. His attendant Rufuna comes to get Albert and tells him, hey, you gotta make Roman look really strong. I almost called him Prince Albert. I was like, wait, what? Oh no. Said prince is hot garbage in a fight, but Albert does throw the fight and, well, maybe not hot garbage because he does manage to wound him. That's a thing for brief moments. Ooh. And when a tri-race meeting happens afterwards to send a human, dwarf, and elf to find out what's going on with this maddeningly. Am I saying that right? John Madden. The prince orders Albert to take his place for proving himself none too trusting of said elf and dwarf there to party with him. He's like, these elves and dwarves, they fear assassination. Even to go so far as to threaten to dry up any money coming the village's way if Albert doesn't comply with the prince's demands. So amassed helmet and armor for Albert, who has to not talk anymore or he'll blow the cover. A bit of a roundabout way to have a mute main character in an old-school RPG setting. Albert and Rufina later meet with the other two, Vanessa of the Elven Kingdom and Randolph of the Dwarves, both of whom aren't exactly too trusting of one another either. So yeah, there's a real whole theme of trying to band together, beyond to see beyond just racial differences. A lot of the same from the last game with the Bestiary Awards. The 3 fights get 10 stones, the increases to XP gain and such. Classes are a thing that you can level up, then use items to rank them up further to a 2nd rank and a final 3rd rank. At 3rd rank at max, you can use an item to reset its level to 1 at rank 3, while maintaining all power and unlocks. You level that up more to upgrade skills and lower MP cost by a 5-stage maximum for the first 2 ranks and 10 stages for the 3rd. These classes also work passively in dungeons, like if some boulders are in the way or some fiery magic blocking a path to treasure. You use your warrior class's hammer and mage's magic manipulation respectively. There's formations you'll unlock along the way for your party, but I was okay with just putting everybody in front line to do the most physical damage with auto battle. As you fight in battles, there's a meter that rises up for link skills at least 50%. You can spend one party member's turn to unload with all 4 members of your party to body anything that might still survive, and they still get to go afterwards, so it's just like a bonus attack. You're just spending that one turn to attack with all 4. Just that character, really. Platinum-wise, it's even easier than the last game. Surprisingly more rares in this listing than the last 2. 4 arena ranks by the time I got back to the original city it's held in. I slaughtered almost all the fights save for the 3rd difficulty on the 4th and final rank, where enemies get 2 turns tier 1, and I ended up spending stones twice, 120, to get the full party res and continue the battle from that point, and won. 4 challenge tiers to complete. Main story, all side quests, which in great detail is told on RPG Insanity by a user named 3Bs. So huge special thanks to you for that. I'm talking detail, like where it is, what class you need to be. Quickest side quest you'll ever do. Hell, I got them so fast I skipped a few on accident, which I've never done before. Because even some side quests require certain members of your party to, like I said, to be a certain class. These usually unlock the next tier of classes upon completion, and then you go to the Quests tab in your pause menu to access another reward after the fact. Hell, I got spoiled on a Thief class I hadn't unlocked yet. That's how quick this was. Other than that, just main game. Treasures aren't trophies, but they do count towards the challenges tiers you need to beat. And this game does not do invisible walls to try and find them, and you are super fast in comparison to the last few games. I guess there's something to be said for going retro. It gives you more time just to get all the rewards from enemies while you max out all your classes. One trophy exists for level 3 one of the classes, but I found it weird there wasn't one for, here's a trophy for you unlocked all classes, trophy, or you're getting all the level rank 3. There's a multiple ending trophy, but the game even informs you, choose continue and just select which of your party members to end the game with. And you just fast forward through credits 4 times. Just puts you outside the next choice when you make the continue. But yeah, just credits 4 times in a row for a platinum. Yeah, it's a little nitpicky, but overall with how fast the game is, they definitely streamlined a lot of things. It's not as quick. Again, I got to level 99 in Infinite Links, and it was just well, I'm not going to get any stronger, and I don't really feel the need to, grind to get, more whatchamacallits. It will just be, more stat-ups I would take forever to do. Well, I'll just beat the game and write a review. That said, they definitely streamlined getting the bestiary rewards for kill count much quicker in this game. Even metal enemies get in on this one. You'll spend 10 stones at one of these, demon areas, to spend nothing and get, 3 fights in a row, the 3 for 10. You spend 10 stones, it's get in a fight with all metal enemies, and you will get 9 of them every time, and just reap almost all the benefits. The third tier of reward usually asks for 10 kills, but yeah, using 10 stones for one all-metal enemy fight at a demon stone, if you do it like that, the metal enemies do not run from you, ever. So just get strong enough and let auto-battle run until they all drop. And then do the normal 3 waves of enemies in one fight for free. You just got your 10 stones you spent back. Feels almost like a handout with just a little bit extra steps. These past few games have in their dungeons these teleportation circles, so you can zip from start to middle to end if you ever need to revisit for, say, a quest or something. This game makes them really hard to spot at a glance. I've straight up saw one at the end of a dungeon and walked upon it to activate it and then got the message, can't be used right now, because, oops, I forgot to get the start and middle ones activated. If the floor is gray or slightly the same color purple, it also uses before you step on it and light it up. I definitely missed quite more than one. In the game's defense, there's usually a dialogue event or a meanwhile elsewhere event that happens when you reach a new dungeon or the halfway point of one, so it just means you gotta keep your eye out a little bit more than usual. Again, just sounds nitpickery, so I just needed this quick video that I recorded so you don't think I'm just bitching for no reason. That's a pretty good example. There was one where it was just the floor was all gray, and I was just huh, okay. Lit up, you can see it, clear as day now. And my only not picky downsides are that the story itself takes a while to get going, because there's a little more of it, but things do definitely pick up and get interesting later. Not, radically different, but you do go through some of the tired, how will your party possibly coexist trope. There's also this skill tree that's 99% just give the characters more stats. I wasn't even at triple digit level when I completed it and maxed everybody out. I had 60 SP items and no more unspent skill tree slots to spend on. I was waiting for another page at some point to unlock when I got later in the game or strong enough level, new game plus, nothing, no. That said, the game speed is insane, and not just in movements. Like I said, I beat all 4 ranks in 3 battles, each as the arena in one visit, before I was even halfway through the bestiary scroll list cursor. I recommend spending stones on making the arena coins go to quadruple first thing. By the time you get there, you will make so many, you can just spend it on okay, here's these rings that'll increase your health. Now break them down and turn them into strength ups for your sword. We're back to just having 2 weapon slots, but again, you can easily max out to 100 doing it this way. So if you want a good RPG but thought Infinite Links ran too short because it's oh, I'm already level 99, well, guess I'll beat the game, I guess. This game does improve a lot of what made that game fun. Hell, your level actually goes into triple digits again just to compensate. So, yeah, I recommend this one too. Hit point, it has been a while. In the next game I'm reviewing, you're not doing the RPG Battles Dragon Quest style, weirdly enough. Yeah, it's the Final Fantasy side-to-side profiles. I'm oh, interesting. So join me next time as I see how they tackle that means of combat in Gale of Windoria. Until next time, take care and thanks for watching.